So it was recently announced that Tanzania's president dies of heart failure at age 61. This happened on March the 17th, 2021, which had 61 date numerology. What's more interesting, his name, John Magufuli, equals 61 in reverse full reduction. And they said he died of heart failure, and heart failure equals 61 in full reduction. He died on St. Patrick's Day, and interesting, he's wearing a green shirt here with a green background, and the security is wearing green. I know Tanzania does have green in its flag, but it also has blue and yellow, but the main color they focus on is green. And he dies on St. Patrick's Day, the color that's connected to St. Patrick, which I find very interesting. I also find it interesting that a lot of articles said he died of heart complications, because heart complications equals 84 and 201. And the Jesuit order equals 84 and 201. So a little breakdown here. You've got John Magufuli, Tanzania's president, or ex, now he's dead, died at the age of 61. His name equals 61. He died of heart failure, which equals 61. He died on 61 date numerology. And when you type in fake death into the Gematrinator, it gets you 61. I believe this was a fake death. I think a lot of these deaths are fake that they publish in the mainstream. I truly do believe that. I do believe there are ritual sacrifices. Absolutely. Absolutely. But this guy, I don't think he died at all. But his story created a lot of divide, especially when he completely dismissed COVID and he told his Tanzanian citizens to pray COVID away. Pray it away is what he said. And I remember that when he said that, I was like, this is just another fabricated story. And if he did say it, he was told to say it. For more mockery, they're saying the guy who dismissed COVID had COVID in his system when he died. All the headlines saying he died of heart failure, but they also all tell you he had COVID in his system. And how ironic, the guy who dismissed COVID dies with COVID in his system. So they tell us. I also read this in an article. John Magufuli, a corruption-busting man of the people whose dismissal of the coronavirus pandemic left a divided legacy. Well, the reason they put this in quotation marks is because man of the people equals 56 and 70, as does coronavirus. For a few more 56 is Society of Jesus equals 56, which is the Jesuit order who I think were behind this whole scripted story, in my opinion. Black Lives Matter equals 56, and obviously he died and he was the president of a country in Africa. Again, more people should be learning this stuff. Check this out as well. This logo in the background looks a lot like the Skull and Bones logo here. Secret Society from Yale, who are connected to the Jesuit order. Look how similar they look. And I know there'll be people saying, but there's no skull here, there's no skull. What are you talking about? Okay, whatever. But can you dismiss this? Can you dismiss that Tanzania's president dies of heart failure at 61 on 61 date numerology? His name equals 61 in Gematria. Heart failure equals 61, which we're told that's how he died. And fake death equals 61. Can you dismiss that? I'm sure you can, but it baffles me that people even dismiss this knowledge that I spread. So what do you guys think? Do you think this guy, Tanzania's ex-president, John Magufuli, had an organic death at the age of 61 on 61 date numerology? Do you think he was sacrificed because he genuinely did dismiss COVID and the Jesuit order didn't like that? So it affects their whole narrative? Or do you think this is just another fake death by the numbers? Let me know in the comments.